This is a Fox News alert. We are following breaking news tonight. A report from the Washington Post that President Trump may have inadvertently shared classified intelligence operations with the Russians. Let's get the latest from Chief White House correspondent John Roberts, who's already done some reporting on this earlier in the broadcast. Good evening once again, John.
James, good evening to you. We're still waiting to actually talk in person with a White House official, but Sean Spicer, the press secretary, provided Fox News with a statement from Rex Tillerson, the Secretary of State, which you read just a moment ago, James, but I think it bears repeating. He said of that meeting with Lavrov and Sergei Kislyak, the Russian ambassador to the U.S. last Tuesday, quote, during President Trump's meeting with Foreign Minister Lavrov, a broad range of subjects were discussed, among which were common efforts and threats regarding counterterrorism. During that exchange, the nature of specific threats were discussed, but they did not discuss sources, methods, or military operations. There's also another statement that's attached to this email. I can't tell if it's an official statement or if it's a quote from somewhere. It's from the Deputy National Security Advisor for Strategy, Dina Powell, who's an old hand here at the White House, saying, quote, this story is false. The president only discussed the common threats that both countries faced. So the Washington Post is telling a story tonight that the president shared highly classified information with the Russians that came from a partner in our intelligence gathering operation. The Washington Post claims through U.S. officials that the president didn't exactly have, quote, ownership of that document, and while the president can declassify anything that he wants to within reason, declassifying something that a partner actually owns may be somewhat problematic. Now, in the Tillerson statement, what we don't get resolved, James, is this idea contained in the Washington Post story that the city, which was the origin of the intelligence, was revealed. Now, this was a threat to aviation, according to the Washington Post story, which could relate to the laptop threat that we've been talking about, where laptops have been banned on so many flights coming into the United States from the Middle East, and looks like Europe will be included in that as well. And the problem here is that if the Russians knew the source of this intelligence, because of their alliance with Syria, they might be able to get in there and block this. So that's the real concern, James. We're still digging, trying to get some more information on this.
John Roberts tracking so much for us on the North Lawn of the White House tonight. John, thank you.